Now, this went crazy viral. I posted a video juxtaposing. This is from Asian Dawn, by the way. Shout out to Asian Dawn. Great account on X. Yeah, this video juxtaposing Japan fans versus Knicks fans. So you see here, Japan fans at the World Cup, they have trash bags that they're bringing and they're cleaning up. Not only their own trash, but other people's trash. Meanwhile, how did Knicks fans celebrate? They beat each other up. Look at this. When you juxtapose two contrastingly different cultures, it is so unbelievably clear the reality of what we all know. Some cultures are better than others. Not all cultures are created equal. We all know this. Everyone knows this. This is why, by the way, no one is clamoring to move to African countries or third world countries, but everyone's clamoring to move to West and Eastern countries today. Everyone wants to move to Korea, Japan. Everyone wants to move to America or UK. Why? Why? Because we all know objectively that these cultures are better than the third world cultures. It's not racist. It's reality. The third world still has rape gangs constantly going, like, it's normalized. They have slavery. They run over people with their vehicles and feel nothing about it. Nothing happens. It's just third world behavior exists for a reason. And when you import the third world, you'll become the third world. So Japan, if you're wondering, where did they get these trash bags? Well, it's like blue trash bags where they actually used as noise things. So, you know, like the inflatable thing that people have for World Cup and like dung, 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 dung. They use it to generate noise and cheer. They inflate it. And then after that, they use it to clean up the trash of not only themselves, but their strangers and other fans around them. Look at this video right here. So these are all trash bags. These are all trash bags. All the blue stuff you see them waving, those are all trash bags that they use to cheer on their team. And then they use it after to clean up trash. This is what honor, selflessness, decorum, respect, and dignity look like. Obviously, Japanese culture is far superior to any other culture. Do we have the video of juxtaposing it with Morocco fans? I think we have it right here. Yeah, look at this. Look at this photo. This is Moroccans after the World Cup versus the Japanese after the World Cup. Now, obviously, a lot of liberals online now trying to counter-signal this and say, oh, they're just doing it for optics. They're just trying to do it to make themselves look better. Okay. So? Who cares about their motives? They're cleaning up trash. Meanwhile, you have hooligans beating each other up on the streets, burning their city to the ground when their sports team wins. What? Like, do you guys now understand what I'm talking about? Where they have disproportionate outrage and focus over things that don't matter and actual good things, they're mad about it, versus criminal behavior, low IQ behavior, violence, crime. They feel nothing about it. They excuse it, even celebrate it. Look at the Japanese locker room right here. This is before when they're using it, and then after, just pristine cleanness. Pristine cleanness. This is when no one was watching. The locker room, when no one was watching. I don't think the Japanese team was briefed, hey, clean up the locker room after you're done because the media is going to take pictures, so make sure that we look good as Japan. Like, you really think that they're doing that meanwhile they're trying to win a game? No. This is why people love Korea as well. You go to Korea, Koreans clean up after themselves. There's no trash on the streets. Like in America, a lot of restaurants and just go to an American food court, okay? Go to an American food court and tell me how much trash and food and disgusting debris is left behind on a table from the person behind you, from the person before you. Just low IQ, trashy, low trust behavior. I'm not saying Americans are like that. I'm saying the lowest common denominator in America is like that. And they incentivize that kind of behavior and excuse it. And if you say anything about it, you're a hateful person. But you go to Korea, even in Koreans today here in America, You go to a Korean food court, they're cleaning up after themselves. They're wiping down the table. Make sure that the table is clean so that the person who uses it after them, you show some respect for them. It's called etiquette. I know that's foreign to the third world and a lot of third worlders and a lot of members of the so-called scholarly community who are just, ghetto and thugs. Yes, that's the behavior that, yes, is objectively better than beating each other up, gangbanging, being ratchet in public and twerking on top of cars. How do you even compare the two? How do you even say with a clear mind that all cultures are equal? They're just different. No, some cultures are better. They're better. And I'm not saying it's inherently a racial thing per se, although I do think that's a component, because you had this player, Jameis Winston, also join in on the cleanup with the Japanese. So he joined in on the cleanup. It's not this video, it's the other video, I think. Oh, no, is it this video? Oh, yeah, right there. Yeah, exactly. So he's also cleaning up. And you see these white people too. They're cleaning up as well. Because why? Good behavior begets good behavior. Because all people have a conscience. And yes, it might be dulled because of repeated nonsense. But good behavior begets good behavior, but also sinful behavior, destructive behavior begets sinful, destructive behavior. Now, Jameis Winston, he's actually a Christian. Look at this. He has consistently spoken about his Christian faith as the foundation of his life. Raised in a Southern Baptist environment, he described his faith as not as a side of his identity, but as its center. My identity is never in football, but in Christ. Great. Based. We love this patriot, this Christian brother in Christ. So don't tell me that all cultures and values are the same. Really? A Christian brother is following along and partaking alongside Japanese people, cleaning up trash at the World Cup after the game. Like, Christian values redeems all peoples and all cultures. That's what I truly believe. But I think it is so poignant to say that not all cultures are the same. Japanese culture is objectively superior to other cultures, maybe to Pakistani Islamic culture, to North African culture, to urban black community culture. Do you ever see, groups of young Japanese teens going around looting and beating up the elderly? Meanwhile, we see video after video after video after video of black teens going around and randomly assaulting the elderly, older couples, even young kids. And it's normalized. And you say anything about it, we're a hateful person. Well, everyone's sick of it. No one cares anymore. We want our society back. We want decorum. We want clean streets. We want order in society. You cannot gaslight us any further. So yes, the Japanese culture is inherently better. It's superior. And we make no apologies for that. It just is. It just is. What other culture goes around cleaning up their trash and other people's trash after a game? Most people just leave it around. We love that. We love that. And that's why so many people on the internet right now, especially right-wingers, are saying, I would gladly deport every single third world immigrant in America if it meant that we could import thousands of Japanese. Because it's not about being blindly xenophobic. Like, liberals are so reductionist, and they completely strawman and mischaracterize every single one of our arguments. And that's the only thing they can do, because they have no argument. So they lie. They attack caricatures of what they think are right-wing arguments. But there's tons of right-wingers saying, oh yeah, let's bring in the Japanese instead. Let's have thousands of them instead. This is why, by the way, the right wing almost never complains about Korean or Japanese immigrants. Because why? We're good members of society. We uphold decorum. We're respectful. We work hard. We study hard. We're smart. We don't cause crime and chaos and degeneracy in public constantly. But it's not about xenophobia. Right? It's about preserving society and having a society, having nice things in your country. That's all people want. That's all right wingers want. They want a country. They want their home back. And if you're an immigrant, you should assimilate. That's what they want. That's all they want. Yet we can't seem to do that. And we can't even hold that standard anymore because it's hateful. So, the Japanese, truly great. We always say that Japan is America's greatest ally. I will say in extension, and by extension, South Korea as well, East Asians, Koreans and Japanese, America's greatest allies. We're great. I think we have a lot in common, and I think there's a lot to fight for in terms of the fight for our civilization and preserving our countries.